Hello students, this is Miss Patricia Robinson once again from the Corinth campus. Our topic for this week will be climate variables, the application of these variables. And I'm asking you to listen to the scenarios that I'm going to present and study the questions that have been provided. Finally, please attempt the final question to synthesize and to organize the information presented as you prepare for final exams and future practice. So let's begin with our first session. We are looking, in this scenario, we are looking at order and safety. Please listen. Hey, you come here and sit down now. Today we are going to start with spelling. No, let us make some classroom rules. As a matter of fact, I will be making these rules and everyone must follow them. No ands and ifs or buts, okay? By the way, you all see those dates with the assignments that I posted? You all better meet those dates, okay? How many of you did homework? Why are so many hands not going up? I hope you all remember the consequences. Anyway, you see me? I already have my education. If all you don't want to learn, too bad. Go and learn a trade and stop wasting my time. Look, I am talking, and look at that idiot in the back there. No, and following closely is the class clown. Now class, let's just look at a few questions and then you would be on your own independently. What type of classroom climate did you sense? Did you see any order and predictability in the classroom? Let's move on. Were rules and procedures enforced to create a safe and orderly learning? What do you think about these? Let's move on to another scenario. And this time, we are going to look at success, developing learner self-efficacy. And we are going to visit another class this time. So listen to this, teacher. Now, class, let's discuss the results from the last quiz. Quite a number of you did not score over 50%, but your scores nonetheless indicated a great improvement from the last quiz. Good work, folks. Keep it up. You're making me really proud of you. Please spend some more time looking over your work to avoid some of the little mistakes that I detected, because I know that you can do much better. I am going to hold you accountable. I want to see an improvement, okay? Do we have a contract? Good. Now, let's look at some of the things. We know that mistakes do happen. And according to Egan and Kowchak, mistakes do not mean that you are not successful. They are a normal part of the learning process. So I would like for you to identify different ways that teachers can promote success, even if mistakes are being made. All right? Do you think that students respect teachers who hold them to high standards? Or would you rather those teachers who are cool with you and give you high grades regardless of your performance or non-performance? What do you think? Let's move along to another scenario and challenge. We are looking at challenge, increasing perceptions of competence. So this is another climate variable that we need to focus on. Let's visit another classroom. Miss, you see this? I cannot do it. As a matter of fact, I am doing it. Nothing hard. Okay, students, just do the ones that you are able to do. When you are through, take out your history notes and learn the dates for those events I gave you. This sounds like a nice teacher. Let's see. Discuss the impact of a challenging task on students. One thing I must hasten to add, when we are presenting challenges to students, we must not present challenges that are so difficult that they are out of their, they are unable to work in their zone of proximal development, and we can't fool them in any way. We must challenge them, but it must not be, in other words, extremely difficult or impossible for them to achieve, okay? Did the teacher create opportunities to measure or increases in competence? Do you as learners value success on challenging tasks rather than things that are trivial? So these are applying to you also. You can put yourself in the student situation. Another climate variable, task comprehension. Increasing feelings of autonomy and value. Now you need to do some little research for me to find out what do I mean by task comprehension, all right? And therefore you will be required to do a little reading. Now listen to this. I want all of you to read chapters 8 to 13 because the final exam will be on it. Make sure you learn the names of all the theorists, especially those who coined the theories on motivation. And don't forget the online videos. Those are going to haunt you and bite you. What do we mean by a task comprehension? Do you believe that the reading assignment that I provided can increase feelings of autonomy and value in the students? Or do you think a better approach would have been required so that the students can see the meaningfulness and the value of the assignment? Think on it for me. Think on it. All right? And as we close, I'm going to ask you this. After you've answered all the questions, I'm encouraging you to share your ideas in 3 sentences, only 3 sentences, using any social media, Facebook, Twitter, all those good tools that you all use. And in class, I want you to present your findings. It says, based on all the climate variables discussed, how can a challenging assignment be motivating? And this brings us to the end of our session. Thank you and all the best.